box. Ready? Here you go. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
We're gonna open up Annabelle's money box.
And we have been saving this for how many months?
18 months.
18 months. 18 months of
Coins
savings,
and
of
extra
coins.
cash
Anything
in.
that we have, anything that we have that's extra, put it in here. So let's see how much we have.
Consistency compounds. That's what we want to teach our daughter and future kids, and especially to live it by example. This principle of consistency compounding can cut across all fields, whether it's business or even financial literacy principles like saving. If you do small and simple things consistently every day, even on days when you don't feel like it, one day those returns will come back to you.
This money box was gifted to our daughter for her first Christmas present back in December 2019 when she was just 2 months old. Since getting it, we have been intentional about putting whatever loose coins we may have on us into the box. When I would come home after work, if I had any loose coins or notes that I didn't use for other household items, I would put it into the box. Then I started to get our daughter into the habit of putting it in herself. She would get excited whenever I would give her some loose coins or a note and would immediately look for her box to put it into. The great thing about this particular container is that we couldn't open it easily. So once we put money in, that was it until the end.
Some of the money, like the bigger notes that were in the money box, were collected from when people came to Rongo Rongo for our daughter when she was just a few weeks old. Some were from her first birthday and any other monetary gifts that were given to her when she was a baby. We figured at that time that instead of spending it all on things that she or we could do without or didn't necessarily need, we decided to save it for her for when she gets much older, because that is when she would really need it the most for things like paying for school fees, for example.
I personally saw the money box as a challenge. For me, I would challenge myself not to spend unnecessarily. So if I would wake up late and miss the bus to work, I'd end up catching a taxi to work. In the evening, I'd put the same amount I had spent on the taxi fare into the money box as a way to remind myself to get up earlier and catch the bus on time. This also discouraged me from using more money on things that I didn't need to and put it away in the money box.
I just got really excited seeing our daughter get excited. Whenever we give her coins, she immediately looks for a money box to put it into, and that's what makes me happy, is that she is starting to catch on to that habit of saving the money that she is given. Now, filling up this money box to the brim, it took us 1.5 years of consistent habits. Some days we would put in as little as 60 cents. Other days we would put in as much as $30 to $40. Whatever the case was, we just made it sure that it was a consistent habit of putting money aside to build up for our future and for our daughter's future.
As simple as this may sound or seem, it really comes back to the simple habits and mindset of putting aside whatever we can and building for the long-term goals. Sacrificing short-term goals for long-term goals is something that does require intentionality, focus, and discipline, coupled with hard work.
But we want to encourage our fellow Fijians that you can do it. You can put your mind to anything you want to do. You can build up positive habits, and it is never too late to start. You can build up a better future for your children, and it really does start with making small changes now and consistently working and practicing those habits that will get you closer towards the bigger goal.
Consistency compounds, and we know that our habits now will give us and our children the best future that we can provide for them. Let's do this. Fijians can.